I was in the Army. First, I started with the Army National Guard. So I was going to school, paying myself. And then I look up and it says, let us pay for your college. And so that's how it all started. And then, so I joined up right after 9/11. And so in 2002 is when I joined. And then in 2003, we started preparing for deployment. I was transportation, so that's how I earned my Purple Heart IEDs. I actually got IED 3 times. Had my guardian angel speeding around. And so I was a transportation and I was a medic. um, it was hot. It was hot, and then during monsoon season, it was very sticky and clay. So it was something different, but it was an experience that I would do all over again, even with the IED and everything. So I just kind of put my right foot on the pedal and gave him my left leg. I'm like, here, I just squeezed my knee. So, so I just went as far as I could, and he ended up being medevaced out of there. My truck was destroyed, so we were going to blow it up. And so I had to get all the personal stuff out of there, mine and his. And somehow in the midst of all of that, I started getting burned. My skin was burning. And it was January 1st, so it was pretty cold. But I guess the adrenaline going and just the fact that my skin was burning, I ended up taking my clothes off to my underwear. We were being shot at, but I didn't know what I was going to die off, either whatever my skin was being burned off or a gunshot. But my battles, they surrounded me and protected me, and brought me water, started putting water on me. And because my clothes were all over the place because I had just removed everything, somebody brought me some trousers, somebody brought me a jacket. So I was like, you know. So that was the first time. And again, I mean, sometimes I can tell you, I can smell everything like it just happened last week. Yeah. Yeah. So that was my experience.
Serious injuries or
Just
just
concussions and brain injury, the TBI,
okay?
and a rash that comes and goes whenever it wants to. They can't tell me what it is. They've taken skin grafts, so we don't know if it's associated or not, but um, that's it. I mean, I fight with them because I tell them unless you can guarantee that it's not from that, then tell me. Otherwise, I want to keep fighting that. When the ID went off, the truck actually lifted and it bounced, and I ended up going up and down. And I got off, but apparently I was walking crooked and I was seeing double and the whole nausea. And then I guess I passed out. And 2 days later, I woke up wanting pancakes. No, I mean, that it's just a bunch of head injuries, it's just double vision. And I mean, when I got back, I just had really bad migraines, and finding the correct cocktails to where I am now. I mean, it took years, but I'm better now. Well, I have Purple Heart plates. I Some people still expect that it's a man that's serving. When my husband and I are in the car, I notice like some couple will wait when they see the plates to say thank you for your service, and they always automatically go to him and say, thanks, where'd you get injured? And he's like, no. Even though he did serve, but he doesn't have the Purple Heart. He's like, it's hers, and they look at me and they're like, you. So that's my experience with having served. I think a lot of times people still, it's a man's world, I guess. They think it is, but it's not. Like I have a combat action badge for being in a battle, and those usually don't go to females. I wanted to make a career out of it, but I got injured. I always say, if you're going to do it, make sure you do it and you get training up to something that you're going to want to do. Not a lot of people get to go to college or whatever, but whatever they do in the military, it is a training experience.